RSL back in training here at America's First Field, coming off Saturday night's 2-1 loss on the road at FC Dallas. Next up for RSL, a trip to the Bay Area to face the San Jose Earthquakes.
Looking back at the Dallas game, a little bit of a weird game, obviously, to go up a man like that for 45 minutes and to ultimately come away with nothing. I just think we're at a point in the season where, we can talk about how we play and all those things, but results are what's really important right now. So going forward, another team now that's got guys playing for jobs a little bit, guys that are hungry to get options picked up, and so can be a dangerous team, a team that has nothing to lose. And so going in there, I think that we need to be organized and make sure, to start the game, that we have a very bright start, because I thought we had that in Dallas. We just didn't make the most of what we did in the second half.
It's really just concentrating about us. We know their strengths, we know their weaknesses, but it's really about us in this game. I kind of learned that from that FC Dallas game. We've had a great week of training. We're going to come out hot and heavy and bring our intensity on their field.
Alvaro Saborio back on the training field doing individual training on the side and working his way into team fitness drills. And RSL fans could see the debut of new designated player signing Sebastian Jaime.
I think that we've proven here over the last 5 or 6 weeks that we can get results without a number of guys. And so to know that we have some good players on the mend, obviously Sebastian's very new, and so we'll see what he can bring over the next few weeks. But to know that there are options coming and guys getting healthy, and Sabo's a guy that we know can score goals and know we can lean on for that. So to know that we have that coming is a great feeling for our group. We'll keep just getting stronger as the season goes on, hopefully.
He's been working extremely hard this whole rehab process, and he's brought someone in from Spain to really give him even an extra boost and get him back as quick as he can and as sharp as he can. And that just shows what kind of personality he has. He wants to get back on the field and help him contribute.
When you see him, you see goals. So I'm really happy for him because he's a hard worker. He's working really hard, and I hope we can have him as soon as possible.
Well, I think he's going to bring quality, calmness, intelligent runs once he starts to learn the system and the way we play and the way our midfield plays especially. And that's going to come only through training and time and minutes in games.
Everyone wants to evaluate someone after a few practices, but it usually takes a little bit more time for them to adjust to the level, the speed, and the team. He seems pretty composed on the ball. He seems like he'll be able to add something.
It's going to take a time, especially because he's coming from another country and he has to understand how is the league, how is the team, how we play, but I think he's a great player, and we can see in the training, his speed, fast, and he's good with the ball, so I think he's going to fit perfect in our team.
San Jose Earthquakes coming off a 4-2 loss on the road in Philadelphia, currently sitting 8 points behind that final playoff spot in the Western Conference, and still without Matias Perez Garcia as well as Yannick Jallo.
I think they play very well at home, especially. And the field is small, they try to press high, and then from there they try to attack quick. So we have to be smart, don't lose the ball in dangerous position, and try to play smart.
Mano's just a poacher, and he's pretty successful at it. He just finds the ball in front of the goal and puts it in most of the time. So just got to stay on. I
can just think of a couple games off the top of my head where the last 15-20 minutes is pretty chaotic, on both sides of the ball. And so, like I said, even though they're a team that struggled at times this season, they have dangerous players. They certainly have players that can make plays, as does every team in this league. So we need to make sure that we're organized from the very beginning, start off the right way, and then try to gain momentum and confidence as the match goes on.